Your time.
And
Hello. We are in. Hello and welcome to the Quarantine Theater Company's reading of Scooby Doo and the Witches' Ghost. I am your host tonight, all from Los Angeles, wherever you're watching all over the world. I am Travis. Hello. Here is the cast of players for tonight's little movie here. All right, starting off as Shaggy, we got Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. And starring as Fred and Scooby Doo, you know him, Curtis. Playing Velma, Luna, and Taurus too. We got Kate. Hello. And playing Mary Corey, Dr. Dean, and Jack, we got George. Hi, George. And Sarah Ravencroft, Pilgrim Woman, and Dust, we got Karina. And rounding out, we have Mr. McKnight, the Witch's Ghost, and Taurus 1, Rudy. And I will be seeing description. And without further ado, if we're all ready, I will begin this very short reading. Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost, written by Rick Cope, David and Glenn Leo. The movie opens as the credits roll outside inside the museum. A dean walks out. Oh, yes, and George plays Dr. Dean. I didn't say that already. Walks out of his office and locks the door, and then walks out of the museum for the night. Throughout the museum, Velma, Daphne, Fred, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo stand still as different museum exhibits. Then a pair of tombs open.
Is anyone there? I really must switch to decaf.
Two warrior monsters with their appear out of the tomb, preparing to attack the dean.
Professor, behind you!
The two monsters attack as they look at Shaggy and Scooby.
Stay right there!
Scooby throws saber-toothed tiger skin on one of the monsters until it rips out of the skin.
Now, Scoob!
Scooby grabs the rope and releases the net, trapping the two monsters.
The trap works, Scoob! Give me 4!
One of the monsters uses an axe to break free.
You're the man, Scoob.
You're the
Yikes!
The two monsters poke their fingers on Shaggy and Scooby. The monsters chase after them as Scooby-Doo theme song plays. Then suddenly a foot appears behind the curtain and trips the monsters on the floor.
Nice going, guys. You caught them.
Yeah, right. No problem, Freddy. Like we had a little help.
A man showed up.
Who are you?
Jinkies! You're Ben Ravencroft, the famous horror writer.
That's right. Let's see who they are. Ben takes off the monster's mask, which is revealed to be a person. Oh!
It's Perkins.
And Griswold, disgruntled archaeologists from the museum's Babylonian project. They were upset with you for cutting their funding, Dr. Dean.
Yeah, and we would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for this meddling writer. That's a twist.
At least they didn't call us kids. I hate that.
Guess you beat us to the punch, Mr. Ravencroft.
Sorry. I didn't mean to abstain you. I was doing research on my latest novel when I saw these archaeologists acting suspiciously and decided to investigate.
Mr. Ravencroft, I'm a huge fan of your work. I've read all your books in which my opinion are the best horror stories there ever written.
Thanks, Velma.
You know my name?
And Daphne's and Fred's. And Scooby and Shaggy, of course. I've admired your work on relieving the supernatural mysteries for some time now. Basically, we're in the same business of mystery and the occult, right?
Oh, please, what we do pales in comparison with the sheer ponderable fright of your novels.
I just lost my own spot. Haha, I knew I'd do that. That.
Damn it, Ben Ravencroft.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that. Yes, that's my next line.
I mean, take the dead mole, for example. Oh, that creepy jewelry store owner was an incredibly complex character.
Listen, Velma, I'm going back to my hometown in Massachusetts this weekend the house where I work my early book every year for the fall color. It's very peaceful and relaxing. Why don't you and your friends come visit?
Really? Oh, that would be great. Wouldn't it, gang?
Yeah, we could use a break from all those spooky mysteries.
And Oak Haven does have one of the best restaurants in New England.
Like, we're sold, eh, Scoob?
Yeah.
Now we cut to the gang driving in the mystery machine. Velma is in Ben's car while he's driving as they made to Oak Haven.
Wow, this color's spectacular, eh, guys?
Amazing. Yeah.
Don't forget me, old buddy.
Scooby takes a picture of him and Shaggy as they drive across a bridge. We fade to Velma and Ben in Ben's car.
And that scene at the end where the caretaker's flesh dissolved was so brilliant.
Oh, look, we're here.
Already?
Then they make a turn and they make it to Oak Haven. Welcome to Oak Haven. What? A traffic jam is seen ahead.
I thought you said this was a quiet little town.
It was.
Wow, this is a pretty popular spot.
They get out of their cars.
Do many people come here often?
Sure, we always get a few leaf peepers, but never like this. This is a circus. Oh, there's the mayor. He'll know what's going on. They go to him.
Like, maybe he'll have a place to eat.
Yeah.
They go to him, too.
Welcome to Old Oak Haven. Have a wonderful time. So glad you can come.
Mayor Corey.
Ben, my boy, I'm glad you can come home to see this, and I see you brought some friends and their dog. Welcome. The more the merrier.
But what is all this?
It's great, isn't it? Business is booming. Not like a few months ago when it was slower than maple syrup on a cold day.
Oh, Rudy, you're man.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Mr. McKnight.
Welcome home. Here, have a t-shirt before my store sells out. You can wear it to the concert tomorrow.
Concert?
The Hex Girls.
You've heard of them, Fred?
Just now.
A local group. You'll like them. Kind of spooky.
I met the ghost of Oak Haven and lived?
Oh.
Jinkies! Looks like you got a ghost in your own backyard, Ben.
Not only that, but it's his own ancestor, the ghost of Sarah Ravencroft.
That's ridiculous. I thought we'd got past over this witch nonsense.
What can I say, Ben? Ever since we built our Puritan village, her ghost has appeared many times.
Don't tell me. You disturbed her spirit with the construction.
And now she's haunting the town.
Did you say Puritan village? We go to the Puritan village.
What you're seeing is a perfect recreation of life was like back in the 1600s, as reenacted by our locals.
When did all of this go on?
About 6 months ago.
This is amazing, Mayor.
They see the little dolls.
Aw, cornhouse dolls. Aren't they cute, Fred?
Yeah, charming.
We go to Shaggy, showing Scooby that he's in a pillory.
Look, Scoob, I've been a bad boy.
Shaggy and Scooby go to a woman using a churn.
What is thou like to churn?
Oh?
Like it's your turn to churn the butter, old buddy.
Oh?
Scooby churns it, then uses it as a guitar, and then he slips and everyone's laughed. Ha ha.
Now all we need is the popcorn.
With Velma and Ben and the mayor.
Do you say a ghost has been appearing here?
Yep, that's right, young lady. Apparently, we disturbed the spirit of Ben's ancestor, who was persecuted as a witch way back in 1657.
Unjustifiably prosecuted. Sarah Ravencroft was a medicine woman who practiced natural healing and was unfairly accused because of her assented ways.
Just like the Salem witch trials, many men and women who were a bit different or didn't conform to the codes of the colony suffer the same fate.
Sarah was a healer. It was said she even kept a journal of all the patients she cured with her orbital remedies. Shaggy and Scooby goes to the dolls and Scooby grabs a tiny hat.
Shaggy?
It's a perfect fit, Scoob.
Yeah.
Then the hat blows away and the mole takes it. As Scooby looks at him, he goes down to his hole. Scooby tries to get the hat back, but the mole bit Scooby's paw.
Easy, Scoob.
Then Scooby found an item he got out of the hole.
Like, what you got there, old buddy?
I don't know.
Wonder what this is.
Looks like you found an old shoe buckle, my boy. Probably over 400 years old.
Ooh. Man, like for another one, Scoob, so I can have a matching pair.
Okay.
Yeah, we found all sorts of items from the old colony when we cleared this area for construction. Handmade nails, horseshoes, farm equipment.
How about a book?
A book?
You know how long I've been searching for Sarah's journal to officially clear our family name.
Sorry, Ben, nothing like that.
What makes you think that it's Sarah's ghost, huh? Like,
Because the ghost says so. Maybe you'll see her tonight.
oh boy.
You never know, Fred.
Then Shaggy's stomach growls.
Hey, like, we like to see a Puritan pizza joint. We're starved.
Yeah.
Don't worry, boys. We got the best restaurant in all of New England. Yeah, it's back in town. I'll walk you there.
Do you kids want to go, or do you want to see my studio?
Wow, would we ever? Shaggy, we'll meet up with you later.
Mir, tell Jack that anything they order is on me.
Zoinks! Like, what a great guy.
Yeah, right.
You're going to regret that offer, Ben.
I'm just trying to be a good guy. I mean, at a place called Oak Haven Restaurant, Shaggy and Scooby smell the food.
Jack's gonna take care of you boys. You're gonna love his cooking.
We sure will, Your Honor.
Enjoy your stay at Oak Haven.
Thanks, your dudeness.
Amazing. When Scooby appears from behind him looking at his food, Jack walks to Shaggy and Scooby.
Well, boys, are you hungry?
Man, are we? Ever.
Come over here to the back. I've always had a table for VIPs.
Groovy. Come on, Scoob.
You take Scooby along as they go into a table.
You're Mr. Ravencroft's guest, so order up anything on the menu, fellas. I've got a nice, juicy ham bone for your dog. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Scooby's allergic to bones. We'll have whatever the great smell is.
Well, that's a Yankee pot roast, New England clam chowder, maple baked ham and beans, roast turkey with chestnut stuff, and apple cinnamon pie.
Sounds great. Like, give us 2 orders of everything.
Oh, I love people who eat.
They prepare to eat everything Jack brings at Ben's house.
Wow, so this is where it all started.
Yes, I wrote all my novels here. Now I spend most of my time in Europe because I got money. But I come back once a year to recharge my batteries. Go ahead, Velma. Sit down.
Jinkies, this is a dream come true.
You have some cool things here, Ben.
So whose portrait is this?
This is Sarah Ravencroft. I think it was painted by a grateful patient. Flashback starts. Of course, she wasn't very popular with the town's doctors. Sarah was untraditional in her approach to medicine. She was a Wiccan.
Say what?
I read about them. Wiccans were people who were turned with the force in tune with the forces of nature to use them for the healing purposes.
Exactly. She believed in using herbs and other natural elements to draw from the earth's power to heal the sick. Sarah helped many people who could not afford medical treatment. She treated her patients under a large oak tree, which she believed to have healing powers. Flashback ends.
Hey, I saw a huge oak tree like that in the town square.
I've already searched the area around that tree, but never found anything. That book can finally prove that Sarah's innocence and that she was a Wiccan, not an evil witch.
Wiccans have been misunderstood, accused of sorcery. In fact, the word witch comes from Wicca.
I'm impressed, Velma. You know, doing research on Sarah and the Wiccans led me to read almost everything about the world of superstition. I think you meant superstition. That's how I started writing stories to frighten people. A woman gasps in horror as the people in the restaurant are looking at Scooby and Shaggy eating like a pack of wolves as Jack returns bringing them more food.
I've never seen anything like this. Are you at least tasting my food?
They nod and swallow in their stuffed mouths.
It's the best food we've ever had.
Delicious.
Scooby drinks the tomato soup, and then the man runs out of the restaurant in disgust as the gang arrives.
So how's the food?
Pretty darn good.
Is there anything left in the kitchen?
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna make a run at the market.
Getting dark, guys. Let's go see if that ghost is gonna make an appearance.
Like, we'd love to, but we haven't had our dessert yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but after you finish, meet us at the Puritan village.
Ben's already gone ahead.
Great. Like, if the ghost gets there, just start screaming without us.
Scooby tries to eat the chicken leg, and he dodges Scooby's bite on the chicken.
Hey!
At night, we see many people in the Puritan village.
Come on. We've been waiting here for an hour. The ghost is a no-show?
Maybe she'll show up in the concert tomorrow.
Then they all leave except for the gang. Too bad. I was going to have a little chat with my ghostly ancestor. I wanted to ask her where she hid her journal.
Boy, Ben seems pretty obsessed with that book.
I'll say.
We should all leave too.
We should give it a chance, Ben.
Yeah, it's probably a hokey bedsheet with a wire or something. This could be funny.
Back to Oak Haven Restaurant. A stuffed Shaggy and Scooby leave the restaurant with their bellies full.
Thanks for everything, Jack. It was great, especially those last 12 pies.
Glad you like them.
Jack then sits down with a whole pile of dishes that the two friends ate up. To the Shaggy and Scooby.
Oh, like, was that good eating or what, Scoob?
Yeah.
Gee, looks like everybody's leaving. Wonder if the ghost showed up. Like, with no one here, this place is almost spooky. Scoob.
Yeah. Shaggy?
They see three shadows that look like ladies.
Look, girls.
Yeah, girl.
They make themselves look handsome.
Like, hi, girls.
Hi.
They go to their fat self as they scream and run from three girls as they worked off their food they ate.
I think we lost him, old buddy.
They stopped for a moment.
And I thought there was only one ghost witch.
Yeah.
Anyway, with all that running, we worked off that big meal, but now I'm hungry again.
Me too.
Suddenly they hear a wind blowing and then a laugh, which is the witch's ghost.
Yikes!
They run for their lives.
Oh.
This town shall pay for what it did to me!
The witch's ghost throws fireballs at them as they keep on running.
Like it's every coward for himself, Scoob.
They turn left and they crash into Fred and the others.
What's going on, guys?
Woo!
A roast? He helps Velma get up.
Witch's ghost.
You saw the witch's ghost?
Yeah.
Scooby acts like a witch.
So, where's the ghost? Can you show us?
Like, do we have to? She throws fireballs, man.
Oh, can you at least get off me first, Freddy?
Please,
me,
sorry,
Freddy.
Dad.
Like, down this street.
Like nothing
down
in
this-
the street.
Wait, what?
Like, down this street.
There's no one here now. I scanned too far down.
We thought we'd gotten away from the first three witches when this ghost chased us from down there.
First, he witches.
You said she threw fireballs, right?
It was like this, Velma. But 1,000 times worse.
Is this the street she chased you guys?
Like, don't remind us.
Hey, check out these branches. These branches, they're all broken from the top of each tree.
And in a perfectly straight line.
This is getting interesting, Ben.
They hear rock music.
Like, not again.
What is that?
Let's go see.
They go to where the music is coming from.
Like, where are you going?
The gang are walking in the forest until they see the Hex Girls on the stage.
Hit it, sisters!
Zoinks! It's the witches!
Easy, guys. It's just a hex girl.
Oh.
Hex girls then play their song if they want to, but they don't have to.
But we don't know it.
Nope.
I only know the chorus of this song.
All good. And there we go. They sung the song. So let's go to the gang starts
We'll
clapping.
sing the song from Hocus Pocus.
That's
Right?
cool.
That's the one that I know.
The gang starts clapping because that just happened.
So what are you doing here?
The concert's tomorrow.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you Ben Ravenclaw?
Why? You're not gonna bite me, are you?
Cool. I always wanted to meet you. You're like one of us. Like,
Yeah, you're under what we're into.
Scooby and Shaggy look at each other until the girl with pigtails sees them.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. That's quite an act, Miss.
Thorn, this is Dusk and Luna. We're eco goths.
Eco goths?
Oh, and we don't need your approval.
Jeez, all those explosions at the end are mystifying. Hey, Velma?
Yeah, very mystifying.
So, where are you girls from?
Oakhaven, but we won't be here for long. We're close to cutting our first CD. Well, it's been killer meeting ya.
Thorn and Ben shake their hands. Same here.
But we better get back to our rehearsal.
Next girls leave to go back to their rehearsal.
Those hex girls seem kind of suspicious.
I'll say.
Daphne and I will keep an eye on it.
Gee, why is it that you always pair off with Daphne, Fred?
Oh, well,
Never mind. It's a good idea. Scooby, Shaggy, you guys stay here. We want to take another look at where the guys saw the ghost.
Shaggy and Scooby get scared.
Come on.
They left and Fred and Daphne look at each other smiling at the street.
Let's take a look behind these trees.
They go behind the trees and see some tire tracks on the ground.
What are these tire tracks doing here?
Strange. Road's back there.
Right. Let's see where these tracks lead.
Like, can't we follow them tomorrow? Like after breakfast?
Then they go to an abandoned barn house when Velma sees something.
Shh.
Then a person comes out of the barn revealing that it was Mayor Corey all along.
Jinkies, it's the mayor.
What's he doing here?
I don't know, but we're going to find out what's in that barn.
Oh, I didn't cast a Sam. Whoever wants to be Sam.
I think this is like a typo. Like, it's supposed to be Ben.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Whoa.
Who is it?
Supposed to be who?
Yeah, Scooby Shaggy will follow the mayor.
Yeah. Okay.
We will.
Fine, you check the barn and we'll follow the mayor.
Shaggy and Scooby looked at the barn house and get scared.
On second thought, we'll take the mayor. He'll never know where we're on his tail. Hey, Scoob.
Yeah.
Shaggy accidentally stepped on Scooby's tail.
Oops, sorry, Scoob. I'm sorry.
Scooby shakes his tail to make it feel better as they split up. Meanwhile, as the mayor is walking the street of Oakhaven, Shaggy, Scooby, and others sneak him. As the mayor looks behind them, but there was no one there. As he walks away, then we go to Scooby and Shaggy and others hiding at the mailbox and sneaks up again. As the mayor looks at them again, but no one is there and leaves. Now we go to Scooby and Shaggy hiding at the tree. They sneak up again. Meanwhile, at the barn, Velma is trying to open the lock, but it's still locked.
There's gotta be another way in here.
As she sneaks, then Ben follows her and sneaks quickly. Now we cut to Daphne and Fred.
So, Fred, why do you always pair us up?
Well, I thought that for the longest time, and that there's never been a good time to tell you. Maybe it's the time that I
think we'll have to perform our ritual, girls.
Not tonight, Thorn. My powers are weak from rehearsing.
Mine too. How about tomorrow, just before the concert?
Never mind, I'll do it myself. See you in the morning. Bad dreams, sisters.
Bad dream, Sister Thorn.
As they go in their own ways.
One seems like a leader. Let's follow her.
Are you sure you're just not stuck on Thorn, Freddy?
As they sneak to follow Thorn, they see this in the Puritan village. Now we cut to Ben holding Velma as she tries to get to the barn.
Just a little higher.
I can't. As her foot puts to Ben's head.
That's great.
Wonderful. As Velma manages to get inside the barn, she makes crashing noises. Velma, are you okay?
I'm fine.
She opens the door.
Come on.
Now we cut to the mayor, who was walking to the hardware store as Shaggy, Scooby, and the others are spying on him.
This mayor's one busy guy.
Yeah.
They hide as the mayor comes out.
Okay, well, you take it easy now.
He walks down the sidewalk as he sees a couple kissing, smiling.
Haha, young love.
But the couple turns out to be Shaggy and Scooby spying on him. As they look at the mayor, and he looks at them, no one is there. As he gives a package to a woman, we go to Shaggy and Scooby hiding in the bush. We cut to Velma and Ben. She uses a flashlight to discover stairs and tractor truck. As she touches the truck, she can feel warm.
It's still warm, Ben.
But who will be driving it this late at night?
That's the mystery.
Now we cut to Thorn, who was walking home as Fred and Daphne sneak up and see her walking into the small garage. They sneak up as the lights turn on the garage. They see her doing a magic spell, much to their shock as they hide.
What is she up to?
If I don't know better, I'd say she's a witch.
Thorn smells the magic potion. Now we cut to the mayor, who was walking. Then he looks behind again and saw some shadows, who was hiding. Then he walks away. Then Shaggy and Scooby sneak up behind a hiding bush as the mayor goes to the warehouse. He looks behind, but he enters into the warehouse.
Like he won't ditch us that easily, Scoob.
They sneak up quickly. As Shaggy opens the barn door and they find nothing, they heard bat sounds as they sneak quietly.
Like, where do you think he went, Scoob?
I don't know.
They hear a noise as they look up and they see the witch's ghost.
How dare you disturb my resting place?
They shout in terror.
This town will pay!
She flies down toward Shaggy and Scooby.
Send them a bill, but leave us alone.
They go to the other way as they run through the wall and run over the mayor, and they ran into two people that turned out to be Velma and Ben. I can't see anything without my glasses.
Me either.
Velma, Ben's hands touch each other.
Sorry.
Velma and Ben's glasses accidentally get mixed up.
Sorry.
They switch their glasses back.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, where are they?
There's no mystery.
They go to a shaking mailbox.
So what happened, guys?
Like, we followed the mayor to some warehouse and that ghost attacked us.
He did? There goes my cherry picker theory.
Cherry picker theory.
Clover. Who the hell?
I think it's
Speaking of that. Oh, okay. Then yes, go right ahead.
Speaking of that, just wait till we tell you what we saw in Thorn's place.
Hey, like, we were boarding here first, right, Scoob?
Yeah.
The mayor was one busy guy picking things up and dropping things off.
Like what?
What's going on here? What's the big idea running over me?
We come to the warehouse.
As you can see, there's nothing here except for the damaged wall.
The gang sees the holes.
Sorry about that, Mayor. Scooby and Shaggy just lose it when they get scared. In fact, I'm worried that staying in Oak Haven might be too frightening of an experience for them. I think we should leave.
Really? As Scooby licks Velma's face.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
But I need to get one more clue before the night is over. Then I think I can solve the mystery of the witch's ghost before tomorrow's Autumn Fest.
Oh, great. I'll do anything I can to help.
As he leaves.
Like, I should have known leaving. Wasn't that an option?
What was that all about, Velma?
You all got a plan, right?
Here's what we're gonna do.
And she whispers about her plan. Now we go to the Hex girls used to perform. Scooby removes the sheet to reveal a drum as he plays with His tail. Next, Shaggy removes the piano and plays it well.
Hey,
Sorry.
Like, why'd you stop, old buddy?
Look behind
Look
you.
behind you.
No one touches my keyboard.
Shaggy laughs, scared, and hides under the room. And Shaggy,
Like, we should be resting for the concert tomorrow. We only came because Ben asked us to.
hey, I'm just following orders.
So what do you want?
The eerie wind starts to blow and the witch's ghost shows up again.
Yikes!
The witch flies over where the people and throws a fireball at them.
This town must pay for its foul deed!
The gang runs as fast as they can until Velma trips.
Help me! I've fallen and I can't get up.
90.
The witch's ghost prepares to attack.
Now!
The tree hits the witch's ghost and then hits the soccer ball net.
Yes, you did it, guys!
Okay, let's see who's behind all this.
It removes the mask reveal to be Mr. McKnight all along.
Like, it's the t-shirt guy.
Mr. McKnight, the pharmacist?
Yes.
Hello, Sally.
Your dad's the ghost?
Your real name is Sally?
Leave this, Daddy. Why would you do something like this? You mean you didn't know?
The girls have nothing to do with this.
What in the world is going on this evening? Is that you, McKnight?
Maybe I can explain. I found flash powder residue where Shag and Scoob saw the ghost. This is the device to throw the fireballs, which was just wads of flash paper. He got it from his daughter's stage prompts.
The device shoots a fireball and lights up the treetops, revealing a cherry picker truck.
Like, what's that?
Velma shines a light. Oh, sorry.
It's the cherry picker that made the ghost fly above the trees with the use of the extension device. And there's the fan that created the eerie wind. It took more than one person to pull off this scam. Isn't that right, Jack?
Jack is caught.
Zoinks.
It would take someone pretty strong to hoist Mr. McKnight around.
You should be cooking pot roast instead of cooking up trouble.
That goes for all of you.
All of you?
Sure, there had to be more people involved to make this hoax work.
Well, I, for one, am shocked by this deception.
Oh, this is you, Velma.
Oh,
You
Sam.
cut-
Who?
This is Velma.
You can cut the act, Mayor, because you're the one who got us suspicious from the start. And in fact, you were the mastermind of the whole thing.
I'm very disappointed in you, Mayor, and all of you, for lining your pockets by draining Sarah Ravencroft's name through the mud. Scooby wags his fingers scoldingly. Now we go to Ben's place.
She was a real wicked? Oh my god.
That's right.
so cool.
She's beautiful.
Yes, I think so too. And that's why I get upset when people accuse her as a witch.
I think I owe you girls an apology for thinking you were,
Witches?
Witches? We just pretend that stuff. It's just a gimmick for our band.
We're eco-goths, kind of like Wiccans. Just ask Thorn, she's one.
Yeah, right. Sally McKnight. Nice to meet you. 1/16th blood on my mother's side. And like the ritual you saw was just peppermint and cloves to soothe my vocal cords. My vertical cords, you know, vocal cords, but I call them my vocal cords. But you think it's easy singing this stuff? No.
Thorn's herbal vapors is awesome. We all use it before and after every show.
But what about your fangs?
My dad's a dentist.
Gets out her big fang.
He outfitted the whole band.
The thing scares Scooby as he jumps on Shaggy.
We knew it all along, right, Scoob?
Scooby shows his fangs Shaggy as he jumps and holds on to Luna, and then she drops him. Mayor.
We've been ringing a doorbell for some time, and
Sorry about that. I really need to fix that thing for years. What's up, man?
well, Ben, I feel really bad about everything, and I wanted to apologize for using your ancestors in our little publicity stunt.
The tourist trade was so slow. We were desperate.
All right, and you once told me that supernatural phenomenon always attracts people.
It was natural to use Sarah because we accidentally dug up her grave.
Ooh, what grave?
I'm sorry, Ben, but you see, I lied to you when you asked me about advice about Sarah while we were building the Puritan village.
We did. It was her grave marker. We found it in a bulldozed pile of dirt and rocks. We didn't want to upset you.
Well, that's all we found. No bones.
No book?
Nothing but that grave marker, we swear, Ben.
We don't even know where her grave is.
It's true. It could be anywhere between Miller's Creek and Tree Stump.
I swear I didn't write that. Velma thinks of something and sees the portrait of Sarah.
Jaggy, you still have that shoe buckle Scooby found today?
Oh, like this one? Here.
Scooby, can you show me exactly where you found this?
I think so.
There you go, outside the gang searching for the book.
Yeah.
Points at the stump. All these years, I was searching for the wrong oak tree.
Right. I believe this was left at the tree where Sarah did her healing. You never even noticed it because it was cut down hundreds of years ago. It's up to you to dig it, Scooby.
No.
Then how about a Scooby snack?
No. No way.
2 Scooby snacks?
Okay.
Scooby eats 2 pieces of Scooby snack and then digs into the ground. He then stops digging. What did you find?
Rocks.
Rocks? Scooby pulls out a box.
The box.
Ben gets excited to see the box.
You okay, Ben?
Just a little excited. He opens the box to reveal spell.
It looks kind of evil, belonging to a Wiccan healer.
Man, that doesn't seem to be a journal at all.
Because it isn't, Velma. It's a spell book. Velma gasps. You see, Sarah wasn't a Wiccan. She was indeed a witch. The others are surprised.
Oh my god, like a real witch?
Heavy.
Since Sarah's blood runs in my veins, I guess that makes me a warlock.
A warlock?
The Wiccans imprisoned Sarah in her own spell book, and you helped me find it.
You lied to me, Ben.
Well, gee, I had to. I've been searching for years. Then I read about your exploits. Cut to flashback. I knew if anyone can help me find the book, it was you and your friends. I orchestrated the whole mummy scheme. Hey, no. Jam, so we could meet back in. Yes, Velma, I tricked you into helping me, and it worked.
You're in on Ben's plan too.
I don't know. We're just as surprised as you are, honest.
For once, he's telling the truth. That stupid fake ghost was the town's idea, but it did work to my advantage.
Go through all this crazy scheme. Why not just ask us to find the book?
I know why. Because if we knew what that book was, we would have never helped him.
But even you can't imagine the real power of this book. No mere mortal can.
You've been reading too many of your own horror stories, Ravencroft.
A typical mortal response. But I have descended from a superior breed. I shall unlock the power of the imprisoned Sarah Ravencroft.
I don't like the sound of this.
Me neither.
Together we shall reign supreme, he recites the spell. Let the evil from the past breathe again with fiery blast, dark clouds loom above.
No!
Let the dark wind with the night to blow away the force of light.
I know what comes next, guys. Big trouble.
The tree falls down. Now we summon ancient power.
Ben, please stop.
This is evil's finest hour. Ooh, I love being insane.
No!
And I lost my spot because I jinxed my son of a... I lost my...
Damn it, Ben!
I was so close. I jinxed it. See,
Ben
here's what happens
Ravencroft,
when
you're
you
the
do... Okay, I got it. What's the matter, Velma? Don't you like the new and improved Ben Ravencroft?
No, frankly, I don't.
Well, get used to it. He looks at Corey and McKnight right away. Leaving so soon? The party's just beginning. He uses power to trap Corey and McKnight into the pillory.
Let us out.
As the girls try to save him. Oh, how deeply moving. He uses his powers to trap the Hex girls and uses a yarn to tie it up. Can I spin a yarn or what?
How could I have ever liked your novels? Now, guys, grab the book.
As Daphne and Fred grabs Ben.
Gotcha.
But Ben jumps to escape.
Where'd he go?
Then we see Ben on the roof. This isn't funny at your silly little mysteries. You can't solve me so easily. Ben unleashes a fire spell around the gang as he laughs evilly.
You won't get away with this, Ben Ravencroft.
Why? Because of you meddling kids?
Hey, we're not kids.
But enough of this minor magic. I want to see how powerful I could really be. It's time to summon Sarah Ravencroft. He recites the spell. Dreadful darkness, hear my cry. Bring back one who cannot die. Then the mystery machine comes in, interrupting his spell, pointing out the fire, and it's Scooby opens the door from inside the van.
Are we ever glad to see you, Scoob?
You get inside the van.
Nice going, guys.
Like, we're going all right. Away from Witchville.
As Ben uses his powers to attack the van, but it hits a tree.
Fuck. Can't it just wait till the movies?
As the van knocked over the pumpkins, causing it to roll out and hitting Ben Ravencroft as Scooby steals the book from Ben.
You're the man, Scoob.
As Ben gets up, he uses his powers to blow the van's tire, causing the mystery machine to go out of control and crashes through the gift shop and destroyed it. As Mayor Corey and Mr. McKnight freaked out of seeing it.
At the gift shop.
As Ben Ravencroft uses his power to blow his second tire, causing the van to go out of control and goes into the hay, much to everyone's disgust.
Looks like I'm going to start to get the hang of this. Got it.
The van is about to crash, Corey and McKnight, but misses. However, as the van crashes, smashes into the turkey farm, Ben uses his powers to destroy the third tire and causes the van to slow down.
Well, at least we have one tire.
Then the last tire gets flattened. Ben jumps in front of the mystery machine and grabs the book. I'll take that. Jumps back and continues reciting. Now, where was I? Dreadful darkness, hear my cry. Bring back one who cannot die. Let the wish who perished here live again and reappear. The ghost of Sarah Ravencroft appears. In my wildest dreams, I could never imagine such an imposing creature.
Thank thee. Thou canst not know what my bondage hath been like. Who art thou?
Ben Ravencroft, your descendant from the modern world.
Modern?
Looks around.
Not much seems to have changed.
Please, don't hurt us.
The same pathetic peasants, groveling for their puny lives.
But his hands get slapped away. Sarah, I want to become more powerful like you.
Thou jest.
But it was I who released you. You should serve me.
I serve no one, leastwise a worm like thee. I thou hast freed me, so now I can punish the world for my long imprisonment.
Sarah uses her evil magic vapor to make all the things decay and turn to ash.
I shall create an era of darkness over this land.
The spell is heading towards Shaggy and Scooby.
Like we're goners, Scoob.
Shaggy and Scooby quickly get out of the wheel before they could get vaporized by the spell. This isn't how I envisioned. We were supposed to rule the world together, not destroy it.
I care not for thy whims. Cross my path and I shall destroy thee along with thy world.
But I have the book, and I shall return you back into the book. Ancient evil, get thee hence. Only good can recompense for the
Thou art wicked? Only a virtuous soul can imprison me.
She traps Ben in the green ball, laughing evilly. Nah.
I've got an idea, guys, but we need that book.
Like, not again.
I'm sorry, guys, but you two are the fastest.
No way.
Oh,
Don't worry, we'll create a diversion for you.
really?
How about for a whole box of Scooby snacks?
A whole box of Scooby snacks?
Good luck!
Hey, Broom Rider, over here.
Thou shalt pay for thy impentance.
She unleashes her powers at the gang as they run off, but burns the Scooby snacks.
Guess snack time's over.
They flee screaming.
Well, 400 years doesn't help your aim, lady.
Thine mockery shall be thy last.
Nice distraction. Now let's run for it.
As she uses her spell at the pumpkins, 3 monster pumpkins wake up and goes after them. As Wilma tries to run from the monster pumpkin, she avoids the tree, causing the monster pumpkin to get hit and smashed.
Jinkies!
Sarah fires a beam at the tree, causing it to burn. They run off and flee. No, let me out!
Doinks! Like, this is almost too easy.
The book cannot help thee.
They see and they run from her.
Do my bidding, bird. Get them.
A turkey! You were not scared of that. Like, now we are.
They run off as the giant turkey chases them. As Daphne and Fred tries to run off, the monster pumpkin grabs her.
Daphne, don't worry.
As Fred tries to stop it, but the pumpkin monster grabs him as well.
Help!
Jinkies!
As another pumpkin monster arrives to attack them, but Velma spills the butter, causing the pumpkin monster to slip and knock over to another pumpkin monster, both smashing into pieces. At the same time, Shaggy and Scooby continue to run from the giant turkey. They enter the house, but the turkey is too big. Then it stretches its neck to attack, but it misses. Shaggy opens the door.
Gobble, gobble!
Then Sarah Ravencroft appears.
I believe thou hast something that is mine.
She uses her powers to blast the door, but misses them. The door slams at his turkey, making it dizzy as the turkey can see Shaggy and Scooby with the stuffing.
Got the stuffing, Scoob? Time to baste this bird.
The turkey screams and runs away.
I guess he hasn't got the right stuff, old buddy.
Then they high-five each other as Sarah flies towards them as they scream and they run. As they run, Scooby grabs the book and runs faster than a cheetah.
Hey, wait for me, Scoob!
He follows Scooby with Sarah, following with friends behind. Meanwhile, Fred, Daphne, and Velma untie the ropes, freeing the Hex girls.
Thanks.
I am out of here.
Yeah, that witch is a real thing.
Thorn tries to go with them, but Velma stopped her.
Wait, Thorn, we need your help.
What can I do?
We need you to read the spell to defeat Sarah Ravencroft.
Are you crazy? I'm not really a witch. I can't help you against her.
But you said you were part Wiccan.
Only like a 1/16.
It doesn't matter. You have Wiccan blood, meaning you can read the spell so you can send Sarah Ravencroft back to where she came from.
Forget it. You don't even have the book. No, Scooby does.
Scooby, over here.
Scooby Velma and Fred.
Give me my book, you meddling hound.
Zoinks! Let my buddy go, you creepy crone!
What was that?
You're not melting! Like it worked in The Wizard of Oz!
Fool, I shall destroy thee!
Garp.
Oh, we lost Travis.
Uh-oh.
No.
Like,
Oh.
Travis, where'd you go?
gosh, one of our workers.
We didn't give enough
Enjoy
Scooby
this
snacks.
intermission.
He says his connection broke. Hold on, I'll be back.
He's back.
I'm back.
For our intermission entertainment, I present Jeremy and the lovely song stylings he has.
L is for the way you look at me. Okay, Travis is back.
That was beautiful. I wish I could hear that. I'll buy the album. Where?
Back. Run.
Shaggy runs but grabbed by Sarah and the bucket falls over her head from feeding Scooby.
The book!
Then Shaggy goes and the book back from Sarah, who is trying to get the bucket off her head.
I'll hold that for you.
The bucket explodes as Sarah grows in anger and unleashes her magic to make the pumpkins come to life as monsters.
Bring me that book!
The pumpkins grab Shaggy.
Scoob.
Enough!
She makes a tree come to life and it grabs Scooby. Tosses the book to Daphne. Daphne catches the book, but the root gets her. Fred catches the book, but also gets grabbed by the root.
Velma.
As the roots try to get the roots. I think that's a bit. As try to get the book, Velma grabs it.
Here's the spell. It's up to you, Thorn.
As they.
Oh, there I go.
Okay.
The book is useless to a mere mortal.
Then suddenly the book's magic wields the root.
But not to a Wiccan.
Nay, I'll stop thee myself.
Hurry, Thorn, read.
Like, ancient evil, get like the hands. Only the good can like recompense for the misdeeds that you've totally done. Like, which return from whence you come.
Then a blue force of magic pushes Sarah. She screams far from the ground as the roots go down.
Thorn, it's working.
Sarah gets up and gasps in horror. The tree goes back to be a normal tree, letting Scooby go and the pumpkins go back to normal, and let's go of Shaggy.
Zoinks.
Ducks down.
No! Not again!
The spear that trapped Ben disappeared as he lands on the ground and sees Sarah getting pulled in the spell book. He tries to get away, but his leg gets grabbed by his ancestor. No!
I won't go back alone.
And Ben gets pulled in. No! And he struggles to get back into the book with Sarah. No! He finally gets stopped in the book. The gang slowly walks over to the book, but the burnt tree branch falls on the book and burns, trapping Ben and Sarah.
Ben Ravenscroft's last book is The World Will Never Buy.
Thank goodness.
But like, it would have been a hot fast seller.
Then the Hex Girls see the mayor and Mr. Moonlight free. Set the mayor and Mr. Moonlight free.
Daddy, are you okay?
You're the one I was worried about, honey. But you did it. I guess you are a witch after all.
A Wiccan, Daddy. I'm a Wiccan.
The mayor sees the destroyed village caused by Sarah Raycroft, ruined and panics.
This is a disaster. No witch, no village. What are we going to do for our Autumn Fest?
Well, you still get the Hex Girls.
No offense, girls, but we need a bigger attraction.
Mayor?
The mayor sees the giant turkey who thinks he's going to cook him for dinner.
Oh.
Speaker dialogue, the fog clears up and the girls sing Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air. Oh, wow, that was an amazing song. And then we go to the crowd applauses. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the short Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Thank you. Thank
you.
Thank you, everybody.
Just tell me when to stop.